You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they like. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the man before you're out.
Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome back to another, which I believe should be a diecast haul. I don't think I have anything on the way, but I know I ordered a certain 124, and it's been a few days ago, you know, a pretty good amount of time, so I would assume this is what this is. Now, this is, if it's not what it is, I'd be a little awkward, but, you know, there's only one way to find out. So I got this United States Postal Service box here, so just going to cut this bad boy open. Ooh, smooth like butter. I got a brand new X-Acto knife a couple days ago at work, and works like a charm. I'm not going to lie, just very, ooh, look how smooth. Wow, that's a lot better than just using an old rusty one. So, going to cut the top here. Oh, missed. I do that quite often. Down the center. We should probably put the cap back on that. That's not a very good idea. Alright, now if this is what I'm thinking it is, which hopefully it is, I mean, if not, what was that, CSO diecast? Yeah, okay, so it should be, oh, come on now, don't do that to me. There we go. So we got a little promotional, like, paper here. Try out our website, csodiecast.com. Of course, you can check that out there. So there's that, just in case. And then we're going to move this. I see the Earnhardt name. That's what I like to see. That is, in fact, what I ordered. So I'm going to pop this sideways. That way, we can kind of get this out. Now, I was kind of worried about the box, because I wasn't really too sure. If I can get this out of the way. There you go, box inbound. I wasn't really too sure about if it was actually a 124, because I normally don't get any packages for 124s like that. Normally it's the more slim boxes that look like this. So you can kind of see the paint scheme there, just a little bit. So we're actually going to break out the X-Acto knife once again, and just kind of be careful. Just be a little easy, as I'm not easy with it. But yeah, so this is, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you if you couldn't figure it out by now, this is the Martinsville paint scheme, of course, for 2022. I attended that race in person, therefore, I will not only have the 124, I'm going to make the race version, as well as a bug finder. Get out of here. Snatch that out of the air like freaking Chuck Norris. But no. So, you know, of course I had to pick up the 124. I couldn't really live without it. Of course, being at the race, and Junior being my old June bug, my favorite driver all time. So, this will not just be a standard diecast. This will be a custom diecast eventually. I'm hoping to get on it pretty soon, but this will be of course, a Martinsville race version. What if I can, there we go. Very nice little, like, box. I know it sounds weird because the box is kind of plain, but I don't know, I kind of like it. I shouldn't, but I do. I don't know why. Huh. Anyway, let's go ahead and pop this bad boy out of the box. We're not going to take it off the base or anything because obviously, well, one, my screwdriver's in my car. Don't ask why. Okay, I'll tell you why. I was changing out my gear shifter, my gear knob. But anyway, customizations, right? Let's get this out of the way. Just a return form and the Lionel Garage. Stuff people really couldn't care less about. Let's see here. Again, I'm not going to display off the base or anything. That will wait for the actual diecast review. Man, this brings back memories, just going to Martinsville. Also, I will be returning to Martinsville for the playoff race, and of course, I don't mean the Xfinity, I mean the Cup Series, so that's going to be pretty fun as well. I wonder if good old Willie B can get it done again. I doubt it, but you know, you never know. So, of course, got the paint scheme here. Now, it's going to be a little bulky, and I do apologize for that. Again, I'm not going to review it just yet, but for right now, this is all we have. Just a fantastic paint scheme. The hood doesn't really set down very good. You can hear the clinking and clanking there. And also, I think I noticed, yeah, this the window's gone. Of course, you know, we're being a short track. They're going to have it removed. But nonetheless, I have already made the 164 of this for, of course, my collection. And then it just got released in Wave 2. So we're going to make the custom of that and then throw that up on Bottom Bag Diecast. And then we'll have a good little junior custom to kind of go up for sale there. So there is one thing that I believe is inaccurate about this paint scheme. The spoiler, it is blue, but I believe it's supposed to be black. If I remember from my reference pictures and just seeing it in person, I believe the spoiler was black. Now, it could be very wrong, but I'm pretty sure that it was black and not blue. Now, the only reason I kind of point that out is because this is a one-off scheme. This is supposed to look exactly like what was supposed to be ran on track. So I don't know if it was like a last-minute decision. I don't know if they just ended up getting the color wrong. Either way, it's not a big deal. I'm just pointing out, you know, for any collector out there that may or may not have known that already. So, just a little advice, and, oh, not to mention, just some more, you know, facts about the Dale Jr. Performance during that race. He finished 11th, and unfortunately, he did spin out. I was really sad, but he said apparently he wanted to get spun, so I don't know if he did it on purpose, don't know if he did it on accident, but either way, he got spun, and that was something I didn't want to see, you know, during the race. But I mean, man, after that crash with Gragson and everybody, he picked up a pretty good amount of spots. That was another thing I was really ticked off at. Gragson crashed, and I was like, oh god, that sucks. But yeah, for whatever reason, Brandon Jones ended up getting the win. I would have much rather seen somebody like Ty Gibbs, somebody I really kind of know in the sport. Now, of course, I know Brandon Jones, but I mean, the paint scheme wasn't really that cool either. I mean, it was all right, but it'd be cool to have a. I don't think they wouldn't have made the monster car, right? Because they don't do the monster anymore for the cars, so it had to be custom made. I don't know, but either way, this is a fan vote paint scheme. I believe there was 3 different ones. I don't think this was the one I wanted to win, but I think it was like the second one I wanted to win. So I mean, either way, it wasn't bad. But yeah, I got to see Junior race one final time. I don't know if I'll ever get to see him race again. This was the first time I've seen Junior race since. Oh, when was it? 2012? I believe 2012, because I didn't go back to a cup race until 2018. Yeah, so I missed that entire good chunk of his career to the end. So, yeah, 2012 was the last time I saw Junior race, and of course, 2022, you know, it kind of came back to life, which, I mean, luckily I got to see him again, because I mean, back in 2012, I was a young lad. I don't remember how old I was, but I mean, I don't really remember a lot about the race. So it was good to get back to the track and have something like Martinsville to see him race at and actually remember, you know, kind of how he did, seeing him before the race started, you know, getting a. I don't know if they did an interview or not. I don't think I was able to see that if it happened, but you know, it was a good race nonetheless. So, you know, now the Gen 7 racing at Martinsville. I mean, it could be a little better. It wasn't terrible, but it didn't disappoint in person. But nonetheless, I enjoyed going to this race a lot. So I'm actually going to, again, be returning. And then hopefully we have an even better race for this this time around. And because, again, this is the playoffs. This is going to be a very important race depending on who's in what position. Now, there is something that's not really relevant, but I want to know when I will see a repeat winner, because I've not seen a repeat winner yet in any series. Oh, my light's going out on me. On any series, in any track at all. I have never seen a duplicate winner. The people I've seen in person was Logano, unfortunately, Keselowski, Jones, Brandon Jones that is, Brandon Gaughan, Elliott Sadler. Did I say Brad Keselowski? I may not have said Brad Keselowski already. And I don't know if it said Kyle Larson, but I saw Kyle Larson too. So anyway, you know, Martinsville does not disappoint when it comes to different winners, because I have not, again, had a different winner or a repeat winner. So this is going to be turned to the Martinsville Custom once again. I got that brand new banner on the front. I don't know if I mentioned that already. I don't like how light the purple is. I thought it'd be a little darker. And something just real quick about my opinion on the banner. I mean, it's cool and all. You don't get me wrong. I like a little bit of a color change, but just leave it black until you have a Dash for Cash or a playoff race. Just leave it black. It looks so much better black. It does kind of ruin the paint scheme, I'm not going to lie. But if they would have keep it black, it would have been like 100 times better. So anyway, that is that. And with that being said, my light's dying on me. So anyway, that's going to be all for this diecast haul. I know it was a very small diecast haul, but we should have a bigger one coming soon, because The Gen 7s just got released. I was only able to order like 5 of them, and then I got a like a Harvick car too. So look out for those. I have to order some tomorrow because I literally went broke and I had money like in cash, but I didn't have it in the bank. So now I got to put it in the bank and then buy more cars tomorrow, and then, you know, maybe get a little more on payday for Thursday. But you never know. We might not. So with that being said, once again, that'll be all for this diecast haul. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.